What was the impact of the European Economic Community? Have you ever wondered how a group of countries could come together to change the course of history? The establishment of the European Economic Community, often called the EEC, in the late 1950s was one such moment. It all began with the Treaty of Rome, signed in 1957, which officially created the EEC and came into force in 1950. This marked a significant shift in how countries in Europe interacted with each other, especially after the devastation of World War II. The EEC was founded by 6 countries: Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and West Germany. The main goal was to create a common market. This meant removing trade barriers and establishing a customs union. With this setup, goods, services, capital, and people could move freely across member states. Imagine how much easier it became for businesses to trade and for people to travel. In the context of the 1950s, this was a hopeful development. After years of conflict, nations were eager for peace and prosperity. The EEC helped reduce economic tensions and encouraged closer political ties, particularly between France and West Germany, who had been rivals for so long. This cooperation was viewed as a way to prevent future wars and build a united Europe. Economically, the EEC had a remarkable impact. By 1968, all internal tariffs were removed, and trade among member countries had quadrupled in value compared to 1958. The introduction of common policies, like the Common Agricultural Policy in 1962, supported farmers and stabilized agricultural markets. This was vital for countries still rebuilding their economies. The EEC also established new institutions that shaped European governance. These included the European Commission, the Council of Ministers, the European Parliamentary Assembly, which later became the directly elected European Parliament, and the European Court of Justice. These bodies worked together to manage the common market and ensure cooperation among member states. From a nostalgic perspective, the creation of the EEC symbolized a new era of rebuilding and unity. It captured the spirit of the 1950s, a time when nations sought stability and growth through collaboration. The EEC laid the groundwork for what would eventually evolve into the European Union, representing a bold vision for a united Europe emerging from the shadows of war. In practical terms, the EEC made everyday life better. It encouraged economic growth, created jobs, and made it easier for people and businesses to operate across borders. The establishment of the EEC set the stage for future expansions and deeper integration, shaping Europe's political and economic environment for decades to come.